New Person to Person, Student Book 1, by Jack C. Richards, David Bicena, and Sue Brio Altcorn. Published in copyright, Oxford University Press, 1995. Cassette 1, Side 1. Unit 1, Page 1, Conversation 1. Nice to meet you.
Those burgers smell great. It's a perfect day for a barbecue.
It sure is. I'm glad it didn't rain. My name's Mike Gates, by the way.
Oh, hi. I'm Barbara Johnson. Nice to meet you.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Barbara. But please, just call me Barb.
So, Barb. What do you do?
I'm studying medicine.
Really? Where?
At Harvard. What about you?
I'm an engineer at IBM.
Oh, are you? That sounds interesting.
Yeah, I like it. Hey, it looks like the food is ready.
Good. I'm starving.
Page 3. Listen to this. Listen to these conversations and complete the information below. Conversation 1.
Great wedding, isn't it? Are you a friend of the bride or the groom?
The bride. We went to college together.
Really? I work with the groom. Oh, by the way, my name's Bob. Bob Bradley.
Hi, Bob. I'm June Owens.
I'm sorry, I didn't get your first name.
It's June. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, what do you do, June?
I'm a teller at the Bank of New York. How about you?
I'm a computer programmer.
Conversation 2.
Tim always has good parties, doesn't he?
He sure does. Do you go to school with Tim?
Yeah, we study law together at Princeton University. How about you?
I'm in the Fine Arts program at Smith College. My name's Kim Jackson, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Kim. I'm John Hunt.
Well, John, would you like to dance?
I'd love to.
Conversation 3.
What did you think of the speeches?
I learned a lot about international business.
Is this your first conference?
Yes, it is. It's very nice to meet you. I'm Mario Pirelli. Please, call me Mario.
Okay, Mario. My name's Mayumi Yamada.
I'm sorry I didn't catch your first name.
It's Mayumi. What company do you work for, Mario?
I'm with Coca-Cola. How about you?
I work for the Sony Corporation.
Unit 1, Page 4, Conversation 2. Could I have your name, please?
Yes, can I help you?
I'd like to open a savings account.
Certainly. First, we'll have to fill out a few forms. Could I have your name, please?
It's Payne. Sarah Payne.
And how do you spell your last name?
It's P-A-I-N-E.
Thank you. Next, is it Miss, Mrs., or Ms.?
I prefer Ms.
Fine. Now, could I please have your address, Ms. Payne?
2418 Greystone Road.
Is that in Chicago?
Yes, that's right. The zip code is 60602.
Okay. And please give me your telephone number.
It's 364-9758.
364-9758. All right. And finally, Ms. Payne, what is your occupation?
I work at City Hospital. I'm a lab assistant.
Fine. I just need some ID and we'll be all set.
Page 6. Listen to this. Listen to the conversation. Fill in the form.
I'd like to apply for a credit card.
All right. Please have a seat. Now, are you a regular customer at Darcy's department store?
Oh, yes. I love this store. I shop here all the time.
That's good. Okay. Could I have your name, please?
Jean Sands.
How do you spell your first name?
It's J-E-A-N.
Thank you. And where do you live?
30 Jackson Street.
I'm sorry. Did you say 13 or 30?
30. 30.
Is that in Boston?
No, it's in Salem. The zip code is 01970.
I also need your telephone number.
It's 654-1315.
And what's your occupation?
I'm a chef at the Bayside Hotel.
Chef at the Bayside Hotel? All right. One more thing. Do you have a local bank account?
Yes, I do, at East National Bank.
Okay, Miss Sands. I think that's everything. You'll receive your card in about a month.
Thank you very much.
Pages 7 and 8. Person to person. A tourist is about to go through customs and immigration in New York City. You will hear an immigration officer interviewing him.
Next, please. Good afternoon, sir. May I have your disembarkation card?
What?
Your landing card. Do you have one?
No, I have no card.
Well, I'm afraid you need one. Here, let me help you. First of all, could I have your surname, please?
My name?
Yes. Your surname. Last name. Your family name.
Ah, yes, of course. It's Rosenzweig. R-O-S-E-N-Z-W-E-I-G.
R-O-S-E-N-Z-W-E-I-G. Thank you. And your first name?
Albrecht.
I'm sorry, but you're going to have to spell that one, too.
A-L-B-R-E-C-H-T.
All right. And what's your occupation, Mr. Rosenzweig? What do you do?
I'm a businessman.
And when were you born? What's your birthday?
17 June 1945.
June 17th, 1945. And your nationality?
My country? Austria.
So you're Austrian. And are you here on business or pleasure?
I'm sorry?
What is the reason for your trip? Why did you come to the United States?
Why? To visit my brother.
Fine. And where will you be staying?
With my brother, of course.
All right. What's his address, please? Where does he live?
238 East 82nd Street, New York, New York.
238 East 82nd Street. Okay, that's it. Thank you, and have a nice stay.
Unit 2, page 9. Conversation 1. Tell me about your family.
National Flight 294 to Miami is delayed due to severe weather conditions. Please stand by for additional information.
Oh, no. I hate these long delays.
I know. I can't wait to get home. I've been on a business trip for a month. I really miss my family.
A month is a long time to be away. Do you have any children?
I have 3. 2 boys and a girl. Would you like to see a picture?
Oh, how nice. Now, who's this?
This is Judy, my oldest. She's 24.
Is she married?
Yes, she is. And these are my 2 sons, Jamie and Julian.
How old are they?
Jamie is 21. He's in college now. Julian is 17, and that's my wife, Beth, next to my daughter.
Well, you certainly have a lovely-looking family.
Thank you. So, tell me about your family.
My husband and I have a son, Tim.
Page 11. Listen to this. Ellen is showing her friend some pictures from her 50th birthday party. Number the pictures 1 to 4 as she talks about each one. 1.
This is me and my oldest son, Ted, with my 2 little granddaughters. They're twins, you know. Just 3 years old. They were really excited when the cake came in. Of course, they had to help me blow out the candles.
2.
Now, this is my nephew. He played the piano when they sang Happy Birthday. We're very proud of him. He's only 19, and he plays with the City Symphony Orchestra. That's his father, my youngest brother, standing behind him.
3.
And this is my husband, Sam, with our youngest son. He's 21 and is in his last year of college. He wants to go to law school next year. I'm sure he'll make it. He's a straight A student, you know. Smart, just like his mother.
4.
Here's the last one. This is my other brother with my nieces. The older girl is 17 and the younger one is 15, so they're both still in high school. It's impossible to call my brother because one of those girls is always on the phone.
Unit 2, page 12, Conversation 2. Where are they?
Oh, darn! Where are they?
Who?
I went to get this CD for a woman and her husband. Now I can't find them.
What do they look like?
Well, she's fairly tall with curly red hair. He's tall with short blonde hair. They look like they're in their late 30s.
I don't see anyone like that. What are they wearing? Do you remember?
Yeah. He's wearing a red sweatshirt and blue jeans. She's wearing a white skirt and a purple sweater.
A white skirt and a purple sweater? Hey, wait, I think I see them in the classical section.
You're right. Sir! Madam! I have that CD you're looking for.
Page 14. Listen to this. 3 people all say they witnessed the same crime. Listen as they describe the suspect to a police detective. Fill in the chart below.
Okay. So everyone here actually saw the man riding his motorcycle through the flower beds at City Hall?
I saw him.
Quiet, please. I can't listen to everyone talking at the same time. Thank you. I'll speak to each of you alone in my office.
Conversation 1.
What did he look like?
Well, let me see. I think he was short and very thin. He had, light brown hair.
And what was his hair like?
It was medium length and curly.
Age?
I guess early 30s.
So, he was between 31 and 33 years old?
Yes, that's right.
One more question. Do you remember what he was wearing?
He had on a blue and red golf shirt, shorts, and knee socks.
Well, thank you for coming in.
You're welcome.
Conversation 2.
First of all, thank you for waiting.
Oh, no problem. I like to help the police when I can.
Fine. Now, what did the man look like?
He was pretty tall and thin. I think he was about 20.
Good. And what about his hair? What was it like?
Oh, it was wavy and kind of short. It was blonde or brown. Wait, it was blonde.
And what about his clothes?
Terrible. Not fashionable at all.
I mean, what did he have on?
Well, he was wearing a blue golf shirt with red stripes and a pair of brown shorts. And he had on black socks. Can you believe it? Red and blue and brown and black? Terrible.
Okay, that's everything. Thanks again. And could you send in the next person, please?
Conversation 3.
Come in, please, and have a seat. So, can you describe the man for me?
Okay. What do you want to know?
Let's start with clothes. What was he wearing?
I think it was a blue shirt.
Anything else?
Maybe brown pants.
How about height? How tall was he?
I'm pretty sure he was tall, but he was sitting down. I remember he was pretty thin. And his hair was brown and curly. It was about medium length.
Just one more question. His age. About how old was he?
I guess he was a teenager, in his late teens. He looked kind of young.
Okay. Thank you for the information. I'm sure we'll catch him soon.
Unit 3, page 17. Conversation 1. Do you know where it is?
What are you doing?
I'm cooking dinner tonight.
That's great! Thank you! What are you making?
A surprise! By the way, where do we keep the olive oil?
It's in the cabinet over the sink.
In the cabinet over the... I've got it, thanks. And do you know where the big pot is?
It's in the drawer under the oven.
Okay, I'm ready. Now, what time do you want to eat?
Whenever it's ready, but what can I do to help?
Just stay out of the kitchen.
Page 19. Listen to this. Listen to the 4 short conversations and answer the following 2 questions for each. 1. What is the speaker looking for? 2. Where is the thing he or she is looking for? Conversation A.
Hey, Margot, do you know where the scissors are?
Aren't they in the desk drawer?
No, that's the first place I looked.
Oh, I know. I was using them in the kitchen. Try beside the telephone.
Oh, yeah, I got them. Thanks.
Conversation B.
Mom, do we have any ginger ale?
Yes, it's in the fridge.
No, it isn't. Where in the fridge?
Look on the bottom shelf behind the juice.
Oh, I see it. Thanks.
Conversation C.
What are you looking for?
My book. I can't find my book. Do you know where it is?
I saw it on the coffee table this morning.
You're right. Here it is. It was under the newspaper.
Conversation D.
Excuse me, do you sell computer discs?
Oh, yes. We sell all types of discs.
Great. And where do you keep them?
Do you see the computer section?
Uh-huh. Over there?
That's right. They're all on the middle shelf between the paper and the computer games.
I found them. Thanks for your help.
Unit 3. Page 20. Conversation 2. What does it look like?
Teresa, I can't find the... what do you call it?
What can't you find?
You know, the thing.
What thing?
Oh, come on, you know. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What does it look like? Maybe I can help you find it.
It's a long, narrow, flat thing. It's made of plastic.
Okay. What color is it and what's it used for?
It's red. You use it for drawing straight lines.
Louise, you mean the ruler. It's in the box behind the telephone.
Oh, yeah. I knew that all along. I was just testing you.
Page 22. Listen to this. A group of people from long ago are describing their inventions to each other. Listen to the description and name the object each speaker invented. Speaker 1.
Mine was the greatest invention ever. It's old, but people still need it today. It's round and it comes in many sizes. Long ago, it was made of stone. It's also been made of wood. Then people made it of metal. Now it's often made of rubber. It's used on cars, bicycles, and in machines.
Speaker 2.
Well, my invention is more recent. It's long, narrow, and has a sharp point. It's usually made of plastic, but you can get expensive ones made of gold or silver. Everybody uses it. It's full of something called ink, and you write with it.
Speaker 3.
The thing I invented has changed many times. Before, it was usually a wooden box with a big piece of ice in it. These days, it's a pretty big rectangular box made of metal, and it has 1 or 2 doors. We have electricity now, so we don't need the ice. My invention keeps food cold or frozen.
Speaker 4.
To tell you the truth, my invention isn't as important as those 3, but it's still useful. My invention can be made of cotton, wool, silk, leather, or rubber. They're small, but they come in different sizes. You put them on your hands. Sometimes they're used for fashion, but usually they're used to keep your hands warm or to protect your hands when you work.
Speaker 5.
My invention is very old. People use it to sweep their floors and keep them clean. Every house has one in it. It's very long and narrow. One end is much wider and is usually made of straw.
Speaker 6.
My invention is the newest. It's flat and round and has a very small hole right in the middle of it. It's quite small. In fact, it's usually smaller than your hand. You put it in a special machine and you can listen to music on it.
Speaker 7.
You know, I'm very proud of my invention. I think it changed the world. There are several in every house. They're also used outside. Now they come in many sizes and colors, but they're always very small. They're usually round like a ball on top and narrow at the bottom. My invention is made of glass and metal. People use them for light when it's dark.
Speaker 8.
If you live in a cold place, you love my invention, especially at night. They're flat and usually square or rectangular. They're pretty big. Mostly they're made of wool, but they can be made of cotton. You put one on your bed and it keeps you warm at night.
Pages 23 and 24. Person to person. Bruce and Ron are two American students who are entering their second year of college. They decided to rent an apartment this year instead of living in a college dormitory.
Well, Bruce, we're lucky we don't have to buy a whole lot of furniture.
You're not kidding. So, Ron, tell me what kind of stuff we're getting from your parents.
I think the best thing is probably the brown leather sofa. It's old, but it's in pretty good condition. 4 people can sit on it comfortably.
Fantastic.
They also gave us a wall unit. It's made of wood.
How big is the wall unit?
It's tall, but it's not very long.
Perfect. This summer I saved some extra money and bought a new CD player and some good speakers.
What size are the speakers?
They're pretty small, but they sound great.
My mom also gave us 2 orange easy chairs. They're very wide and comfortable. They'll be perfect for studying.
Yeah, or for watching TV. My father said I could bring the old TV from home. It works well, and it has a big screen.
That's great. Our apartment is gonna be perfect.
Really? I'm also bringing a glass coffee table and a floor lamp with a round shade.
Oh, good. Well, I also have 2 narrow lamps with square shades.
I guess all we have to do now is decide where to put everything.
End of Side 1.